What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hopped LA Events on Tap,
Episode 15!
covering all the awesome things happening in LA beer this week. We got a jam-packed week this week, so we're not going to beat around the bush or anything like that. But before we talk about beer, we need to be drinking a beer. So, Gary, what are we drinking today?
Well, today we're drinking City of the Dead. It's a stout by Modern Times, 7.5%. Bourbon barrel-aged coffee beans. It's got cocoa nibs, almonds, sea salt. Let's give it a whirl. So the reason why we're talking about Modern Times is because their downtown LA location is about to open up. They're doing a preview day for their members this weekend. So you can only assume that the grand opening is just around the corner. And we'll let you know as soon as we get a confirmed date. But let's try the beer. Get that nitro cascade going. Oh man, delicious dessert beer. Really strong kind of s'moresy type of flavor without the campfire. Toned down on the sweetness just a little bit, and just enough bite from that bourbon barrel that puts a little hair on your back.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah.
All right, let's kick things off right away with our featured event for not just this week, but also next week. It's the LA Beer and Food Festival, and it's back for 2018.
Yeah. This is arguably one of the best beer events of the year. All our local breweries, a bunch of local food, just really spectacular, really delicious. We're going to be there. You better be too. Do it. So first up this week, Wednesday, January 17th, one night stand event with Mumford Brewing at Beer Belly in Koreatown.
They're going to be tapping 8 beers across the variety spectrum, everything from IPAs to Pilsners to Stouts, so there's going to be a little something for everybody at this one. Check it out. That same day, on the 17th at 7, House of Billiards in Sherman Oaks is celebrating their 39th anniversary with a shitload of awesome beer.
It's one of the hidden gems of the LA beer scene. Lots of good stuff. We have a partial tap list on our website, and you can only assume it's going to keep getting better as more beers are announced. $5 a beer, cash only. Do it up. Do it.
Just do it.
Then on Saturday, January 20th, 38 Degrees in Monrovia is celebrating their 2nd anniversary.
38 Degrees never fails to have great beer on tap. Pair that up with some awesome food from the kitchen, and it's sure to be a good time. That same day on January 20th, Casa Agria Specialty Ales is celebrating their 2nd anniversary in Oxnard.
They're releasing a bunch of vintage beers from the past couple years, a special anniversary IPA, and a mixed fermentation Saison to celebrate the occasion. These guys are brewing some of the best beer in Oxnard. No, the entire Ventura County. No, I think more like all of Southern California, West Coast, the entire country, possibly. But nonetheless, head on up to Oxnard to celebrate with them. You can play Mike Tyson's Punch-Out too.
I like that game.
Me too. That same day, Saturday, January 20th at 12 p.m., Iron Triangle in downtown LA Arts District is celebrating their 2nd anniversary.
Yeah, they're going to be tapping a handful of new beers, as well as having that barbecue showdown where you pitch in $20, you try barbecue from 2 different local spots, and you get to pick the winner who's got the best queue. Finally, for this week, on Sunday, January 21st, it's the event we've been talking about for weeks. Ladyface Ale Company is celebrating their 8th anniversary in Agoura Hills with a special boutique invitational beer festival.
Cheers to Ladyface. They're hosting a nice little event, $45 a ticket, commemorative glass, and 20 tastings from breweries like Russian River, Smog City, Firestone Walker Barrel Works, Institution, Eagle Rock, Lost Abbey, and of course, some of their own limited release and special beers from their cellar.
So that does it for this week for events, but there's a lot of cool stuff coming up later on this month. First of which, Library Ale House in Santa Monica is celebrating their 23rd anniversary. That's on January 23rd. Didn't want to forget that date.
This is one of the best spots on the west side. Their beer list is always great, and you can only imagine they're going to bust out the big guns for their special day. Then on Wednesday, January 24th, Eureka Tasting Kitchen in Hawthorne is having a tap takeover and steal the glass event with Common Space Brewery in Hawthorne.
Common Space is a brand new brewery coming to the scene, and this is going to be the first time that they're pouring their beers for the public. So this is a great chance to meet the team and try some brand new beers before anybody else does, really. Their tasting room is not open yet, but you can be sure that we'll let you guys know when it does open. Just keep a heads up on our social and our website. Just keep an eye out for all our announcements. Friday, January 26th, El Segundo Brewing Company is releasing their triple IPA Power Plant.
Yeah.
Some people say this is a better beer than Pliny the Younger.
It could be. I don't know. They're both really good. This year's batch is clocking in over 12%. And they have a lot of festivities that are coming out to celebrate the release. They're doing a special preview Thursday night, the night before, so you can get a taste of Power Plant as well as a bunch of other special beers that they're busting out for the occasion. Friday is the day one release, so bottles and kegs are being sent out to your local beer bars and bottle shops, and you can get that Power Plant as fresh as possible. They'll be celebrating at the brewery with all those beers plus all your other favorites. It's going to be a great time, and Power Plant is awesome. Check it out. Then on Saturday, January 27th, Indie Brewing Company in Boyle Heights is celebrating their second anniversary.
They're going to be celebrating with 2 new beers on tap, their Superfood Saison, which is coming back, and a new hazy double IPA. It's going to be a good time in Boyle Heights. And last but not least, on Sunday, January 28th at 12 p.m., Eagle Rock Brewery is celebrating their 8th anniversary with an old school luau.
Tickets are $25 in advance, $30 at the door, gets you a commemorative glass and 5 pours of beer. Plus, if you've had any of Eagle Rock's beers, they're all really good, and this hazy double should be no different.
So that does it for this week's episode of Events on Tap. We'll see you guys next week. In the meantime, drink indie
and drink local.